Okay guys, what we're doing here today is a little presentation on leading from the front. What I did was I went around to the 5 stores in the market here, and I asked the associates, 50 random associates, what would be one reason that you would be reluctant to put in a home services lead? What would be one reason you would be reluctant to put in a home services lead? We're going to play a little game of match game, and I'd like you all to guess what the top 7 answers.
I don't know how.
Number 1 answer is I don't know how to put in a lead. Guys, really the whole focus of this meeting here today is to get the training and filter it down to the folks so that they do know how. What we're doing is taking the leadership from the front, starting with the manager, the assistant managers, department heads, and the specialty people, to filter down the information on how to enter a lead. If they don't know how and they're brand new, that's quite fine, but they at least need to know what to do in the case they have a customer that is in want of a installation from the Home Depot. What would be another one, guys? It's not your job? It's not my job or responsibility. It's one of my favorites of all of them. Let me ask you a question. In the store, have any one of you seen me walk in with a buggy, pushing buggies, or in the aisle helping customers? Correct. I'm an outside sales consultant. Is that my job? Of course it is. It is my job. If I'm in the store premises and I have an apron on, my job is to help every customer and any customer, no matter what they need. It's the same thing for you folks. It's your responsibility to help our customer in any way you can. And one of the big things that we do offer is installed services from somebody they can trust. So it is everybody's job and everybody's responsibility within the store. Any other ones?
Well, I just give all my leads to my associates and they put them.
I have associates enter mine. That's most of it. I had 4 people respond to that, and they were all department heads. And I have my doubts about whether that's actually the truth. And I used to ask my people in the store to have them put in the comment section that the specialty manager or whoever would be in there, so I knew that they were on the same team with me. But that's all changing. It's part of what's happening here. There is no more product specialist, so we need to lead from the front again and display to us, or to our associates in the aisle, that the management team is involved in doing this as well, because if we're not displaying it to them, and we're just pressuring them to put in the leads, is that an effective way to lead? If we lead from the front, we lead by example, and we're doing it, so therefore we expect our associates to do it as well, is a much better way to get that message across. Would you all agree? What would be another one? That's my all-time favorite. I'm too busy. Let me ask you something, guys. Is it easy? How long does it take to put in a lead? Okay. Would you rather put in a lead, or would you rather load 90 bundles of shingles? Load them on a cart, haul them out to the parking lot, load them in a customer's vehicle. Which one takes you less time, guys? If you're in a millworks department, would you rather unload 15 windows from up in the rack, put them on a cart, put them out, take that buggy out in the parking lot, load them up. A week later, one of those windows comes back, it goes back to the millworks department, gets marked down, gets pushed around that millworks department for 2 weeks until they finally pull it up to the front of the store and to try to get it in an effort to get it out the door at a loss. Now you got to load those 15 windows back up on the shelves. Which one takes less time? And which one has a greater impact on the store and the store's bottom line? The lead does, because you're selling the materials and the install. And that gets credited to the person who put in the lead, to the department they work in, and to that store, to your success sharing, which is a very important part of putting money in your back pocket. So it benefits us all around if we're putting in the leads versus. And it's very simple, guys. Asking the customer questions. Hey, how you doing today? Is there something I can help you find? I'm looking to do some windows. Well, do you have somebody to install them for you, or are you looking to have them installed? Looking for some help with that. If they say they already have an installer, take them right to the aisle and help them with the windows. If they don't have an installer, take them right to the computer and put in the lead. Don't take them to the aisle first and then take them to the computer. Take them directly to the computer. What would be another one?
I used to put in leads, but I never hear anything back as far as what happens with them.
That's number 4. And that's a very good one, Joseph, and there's a couple things that I want to touch on there. as sales consultants here in the market, Terry Cook, Joseph Smith, and myself, we identified that we're pretty weak in putting in really good comments in the section when we result a lead. So we've committed to putting in as much information as we can so that the department head or the specialty person can go back into their department and help that associate with coaching them on if it was a no good because we don't do that product, or if it's blinds and we're selling windows but then there's a window lead, or it's a repair and we don't do a repair of a chimney, we do a entire roof. I personally try to, in my stores, go in and greet each associate that gave me a lead and either tell them why it didn't sell or actually tell them, give a nice, hey, great job, and go to the manager and the assistant managers and let them know that it's sold so that they can give you guys the feedback, because you should be praised for doing something good like generating business for the company. So we've identified we need to do a better job of that, and we're committing to you that we're going to. What would be another one, guys?
What is home? I don't know what home services is.
What is that home services? We actually had an employee that's 6 months with the company, didn't know that we did installed services. Now, who would that fall on, and what needs to take place there to correct that, guys? Coaching and training, right? So, what I'm asking all of you to do today when you go back to your stores is two things for me. One is find an associate in the store that does not know how to enter a lead, and be their mentor and teach them how to do so. And also find somebody that doesn't know what at-home services is and explain to them that we do these kind of services. Can I get you all to do that for me today? What would be the last thing?
The customer probably couldn't afford it.
I don't know what product is installed.
Well, that goes along with not knowing what at-home services is. Okay, and that's a very good thing. But we do want to coach them and empower them, because I believe everybody wants to do good in their job. Okay, it's our job, myself, the other sales consultants, the management team here. It's our job to give them the tools to be successful, because we can't be successful without them.
Home Depot's too expensive.
Home Depot's too expensive. That's the last one. Folks, myself and the other sales consultants in the market, all we do is the same thing that you do in the store. You go into the tool department, there's a good tape measure, a better tape measure, and a best tape measure. It's up to the customer to decide which one of those fits their needs, right? The only difference is I take that to her house with a larger ticket item. Is it our decision to make whether that product is too expensive for our customer, or is that their decision to make? It's their decision, correct? Is it our decision to make that we don't want to jam them up with credit, or is that decision their decision to make? So it's their decision to make whether they want to take on that responsibility of that credit card payment. If you are not offering all the services that Home Depot offers, whether it be in-store or at-home services in the home, are you truly helping our customer to the best of your ability?
Nope.
I'll give you, for instance, of what Terry, Joseph, myself are trained on how to do it. We're talking about a pricing pressure of being too expensive. For instance, a roofing project. With an independent contractor, you have a 1 or 2 year labor warranty, and you have a 30-year prorated shingle warranty by the manufacturer. If you have a problem with the roof in 15 years from now, and you go back to the installer, is he coming back to fix that for you, folks? Most likely not, right? In fact, that's how at-home services started, was our customers were asking for our help. So, now you call the manufacturer, and he comes out and he takes a look, and if the roof is not installed with all these products I'm about to describe to you, the manufacturer is going to void the warranty. If it does not have a drip edge, if it does not have an ice and water shield, a 30-pound organic felt paper, a starter strip, a continuous ridge vent, and the shingles are not exposed to the proper amount for the pitch of the roof and for the type of product that's being used, that manufacturer will void that warranty. Now, 99% of those warranties are going to be voided by the manufacturer because Chuck and the truck over here ain't doing it right. So now they're on the hook for the entire roof. With the Home Depot and our architectural shingle, you have a 25-year labor warranty. And you have a 50-year product warranty, or a lifetime product warranty. The first 50 years are non-prorated. So if you have to replace this roof in 24 years, how much will it cost you? $0. and it's backed by the Home Depot, the world's largest home improvement retailer, who's got a vested interest in you. You're a lifetime customer, not a one-time customer. And in all likelihood, who's still going to be in business 25 years from now to service that warranty for you? Home Depot. Okay? So, if an independent roofer comes to your house and tells you it's $8,000 for this roof, and I tell you it's $10,000, who's less expensive? Correct, because if you have to replace this roof in 15 years, which is the roof lifespan here in the Chattanooga market, 15 years from now, how much is it going to cost you that second time?
Over 10.
All right, let's just assume it's 8. Okay, the same price you paid for it, no inflation. You're at $16,000. How much are you at with the Home Depot if you have to replace that roof? Zero. So who's less expensive? The Home Depot is, because we're taking care of our lifetime customer property, and we're going to back those warranties. Are there any questions y'all have? I want to thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your road show. Have a great day.
Jeff, that was absolutely excellent, sir. This is going to be a little mini training video as far as just open up a door maybe to the guys to keep this rolling. This is our actual board here. Wait a minute, Jeff. Thank you. This is our actual board here that is we surveyed 50 store associates. And here is what the results are. Do not know how to enter our lead. Home Depot is too expensive. I am too busy. I used to put leads in, but they never sold. I have my associates enter mine, department head, supervisor, store manager. Not my job or responsibility. And what is home services? So to all of you that are actually watching this and you're enjoying this, just understand it was not professionally done. We just did it on the fly. And again, have a blessed day.